Can I drive my sword into it? Make sure it's dead.
Go ahead. I'd say you outright drive your sword straight into it, and it doesn't react.
In my experience, I've learned if a creature is big enough to shrug off a sword wound, you make sure it's dead when you put it down.
Doom. Now
I would like to immediately take one of the daggers before Frank decides to eat them all.
So, a mimic, yes?
Yes, Simeon, as I suspected, like Frank.
That's nothing like me. There's no sophistication to the thing. It doesn't even speak.
They
It's not
need
been
it to be
awakened yet.
proper investigation.
Nagrax just rolls his eyes and he's going to cast a level 2 Cure Wounds on himself. 15.
Oh, look at that net one on one of them. Wow.
Hey, I'm still going to take it.
So, did it fall, like, forward on the
It
loop?
fell kind of onto its side,
Okay,
so
I
it
was-
could
I was
spit
gonna-
everything up.
I was going to try and wrench it off anyway.
Can I investigate the daggers? See if any
Before you
see
do,
if they're just daggers.
I will give you guidance on that.
Okay, so we look through the stuff for the daggers.
Yep.
Roll investigation.
I get to put guidance to that as well, right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Still bloody good roll.
26 altogether.
Okay, so there's quite a few daggers here mixed in. They seem to be from all kinds of different types of adventurers. A lot of them are just basic daggers, nothing amazing, but you do find 2 silver daggers and 1 golden dagger that seems to have a jewel in it. At the hilt.
Ooh.
Doom, do I see this golden dagger?
Yeah, you're giving him guidance, so I'll say yeah.
Does it look anything like the ritual dagger?
No. This
Okay.
just looks like a richly decorated dagger.
Okay, I was just thinking that. I don't do anything.
Would they be useful in combat?
Silvered. So
I was going to say, is that silver or silvered? Is it just decorative silver, or is it?
it's silvered.
Okay. Awesome.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll take all the daggers.
Okay, so I'm going to just roll 2d20 for how many daggers there were.
2d20.
All of them?
Well, okay then, the ones I found.
I'm surprised that a few of them aren't still stuck in Nagrax.
Hey, roll investigation for yourself.
You know what? I actually am going to do
Wow.
that.
You got 6.
I'm going to roll
Okay, you get
investigation.
6 standard daggers then.
How many daggers are in Nagrax, Doom?
You have 1 in your shoulder and 1's wedged into your armor at the hip.
Maybe you should have taken those out before you healed yourself.
I look to Flint and I just go, I'm very tired, Flint. Is it actually causing any harm embedded into my shoulder for now, Doom? Because I wasn't really aware it was there till this moment.
I mean, it's in the tearing flesh, so if
Okay.
you roll on it in the night, it could be quite bad.
Can I roll a medicine check to remove it safely with guidance?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I assist with my survival?
I was going to say I'll help. I'll
Yeah,
just like hold
yeah.
them still.
Yeah.
Should I just take the +4?
Given you had already rolled, just said +4.
15.
Yeah, you remove it and you close the wound fine.
I'm getting careless.
You have a few scars on you now. True soldier.
As everything wraps up here, Nagrax is going to say, I don't think it's an ideal defensive position, but we probably need to rest here. I don't think there's many more things we can encounter out there that we're going to be able to... our luck is going to hold out against.
It's high ground. That is better than nothing.
Nagrax also motions to the stairs and says, That's quite... We made quite a noise when we were going up here. If anything tries to ambush us, I would imagine that we would be able to hear them coming from quite a distance.
Can I like walk to the edge of the railing and sort of peer into the darkness and listen? Did we awaken anything?
Roll perception.
I'll actually go with him because I've got dark vision.
Thinking about the big shadow we saw.
That
You can
was behind
see
us.
the occasional shadow moving around in the distance. You can hear different calls every now and then, things you don't recognize. Some of them sound big, some of them sound small.
Actually, Doom, one thing I did forget to ask earlier. The man that we saw over by the mimic, could I tell what race they were?
I'd say they're human.
They were human, right? Okay.
Can I see what he's got on him? Anything?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Roll
What.
investigation.
It'd be like, has he got that? I don't know.
Well,
You can
he's
identify
wearing
this
some
area.
clothes, he's got some leather armor on, he has a scroll
has a stick.
case.
A scroll case.
Yes.
I'll take this off. And can I look inside it? Is there a scroll in there?
It's
Sure.
another mimic.
You open up the captain's scroll case and you see magical energy inside of it.
I'll screw it back on. Flint, you're up.
Yes.
I'll toss him the whatever that was.
Alrighty then.
Okey-dokey, you
I'll
catch it.
catch it and investigate.
Roll Arcana.
$25.
Seems to be an enchanted scroll case of some kind.
Oh,
Seeing this, Nagrax will come over and he's going to use his once per long rest identify on it. Would you be
Yeah.
able to tell me any more? Since it will reveal its magic properties to me.
It's an enchanted wooden scroll case. You know that you can place your hand inside of it and you'll pull out a random scroll case from a selected list.
oh.
You have 6 charges per day, and at dawn you'll gain 1d4 charges. You can use this as a bonus action to pull out a scroll.
Okay, I'll relay this information to everyone.
What? Oh.
That's quite a tool.
If I pull out the scroll, would I have to use it there and then?
Try and find out.
If Flint's going to do that, I'm going to take a couple of steps away.
Best not.
Uh,
Best not try that now. We need.
Roll a d20. Too late.
He's already doing it.
Rolling.
As I say, taking a few steps back.
7.
Hey,
I'm gonna
You
like
cast-
get my shield up. Like, oh,
you cast light on yourself.
Light.
Yes, you are now glowing in light.
Oh, okay.
put that light out. We do not know one else is watching.
It doesn't go out.
Flint, if it's like my light ability, you should be able to will it to go away.
Okay, then I shall attempt to do that.
You just look constipated when you try.
Oh,
It doesn't,
Nope.
doesn't go out.
What is it that's got light cast on it?
me. Sparkly
Flint
glowy.
himself,
Oh,
whose skin is glowing.
Well, that's not healthy. I'm just like absorbing my arms.
I kind of just Nagrax puts his hand on his chin and just says, "It would seem that you don't have any direct control over it, but if it's like my ability, it should wear off in about an hour."
keep yourself under the cloak. I'm assuming
should
you're
say
black
that.
or some sort of-
The stick fades. So it's now just a stick.
Do we actually see that happen?
Yes.
Quite likely
Is this a
that.
custom? Is this a custom item, by the way, Doom?
Mm-hmm. It is indeed.
While all this is going on, I want to go back downstairs just to check the door. We're not being snuck up on.
Okie dokie. Is nobody going for the gold?
I suppose Nargraxo, since he's still right there.
Priorities, Doom.
How much gold is there then, Doom?
None. Thank
Well,
you.
I'll tell you in a minute. Simeon, you go down to the door. What do you do?
I just want to make sure that we're still cool down here. Nothing's beating the door down.
No, the door's still there, still in one piece. It's not exactly a sturdy door, but you can close it and it shuts and creak if you open it, and it's a door.
No lock. It's just a door.
No lock, no. Just a door.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and while Simeon's gone down to do this, Nagrax, you go through the loot. You end up getting 10,000 silver pieces,
Oof.
1,700 gold pieces.
Let me write this down.
500 copper.
So how much was that again?
10,000 silver pieces.
Okay.
1,700 gold pieces.
Okay.
And 500 copper.
Cool. Right.
Cool.
So Nagrax will just pull that to one side, and he'll just start dividing out shares.
Okay, cool. And this is generally because I thought you guys probably actually could do with some gold for change.
Yes. Flint wants the stuff.
Every time we go into a shop, it's like, yeah, we'll sell you this, 500 gold. And we're like, yeah, I'll be back later.
What were the specs for that squad bag again?
I've got a document for that one. It has 1d6 charges. I mean, it's 6 charges, sorry. Every charge is 1d4 at dawn each day.
Yep.
You can use as a bonus action to cast a random spell by rolling a d20.
Simeon, do you come back up to join us?
Yeah.
Right. As you go back up, Nagrax will draw attention to the gold, and he will give everyone their share. So for each character, I'm dividing it by 4, by the way, Doom. So 2,500 silver pieces, 425 gold, and 125 copper to everyone.
Sorry, what was the gold and silver?
Okay, so it was 2,500 silver.
Yep.
425 gold.
Yep.
And 125 copper.
Alrighty then.
And that's to everyone.
Oh, that was quite a haul there, Nargrax.
Yes.
Say.
If we ever get back to
So much money.
if we ever get back to somewhere resembling civilization, that might come useful.
Oh, certainly.
Is this actually currency we can use, by the way?
Yes.
I've got to be honest, I won't put it past you to do that.
Yeah. It does look like
So I was about to say that Monopoly money.
Yeah. It does look like legal tender. Maybe we are not on a different line
Yeah,
after all.
gold doubloons.
Downstairs seems clear. We should rest. We cannot take another battle like this.
Okay. Nagrax will say, I can see a little bit better in the dark, looking over to Flint, who is currently luminescent. So I'll probably take second watch, considering that Flint could probably see further than he normally could with that light of his.
You know, I was just going to cast Bonfire, but I suppose I don't need to at the moment.
It would appear not. Although, is anybody here cold? Nagrax looks
No,
around.
it's actually quite humid.
I
No
I don't really think a fire is needed regardless, Flint. I'll take a second watch.
Alright.
Wake me when dawn arises. I cannot see well.
And Vinny speaks up, I'll take the last watch. I only need 4 hours.
Alrighty then.
Okay, dokie. So, who was on the first watch, sorry?
Flint.
Me.
Okie dokie. After about an hour passes, your light fades.
Oh. Okay then.
And your watch is otherwise completely uninterrupted.
I shall go and get Nograx.
Okay.
Okay.
Nograx, my light faded. I just wave in front of him.
Yes, I thought as much. Is it time for my watch already?
Yes, and nothing really happened other than the spell wearing off.
Considering the day that we've had, I hope it stays that way. And Nagrax moves to take his watch.
Okay, your watch is mostly peaceful.
I don't like that
Mostly.
mostly.
All the way up until
Mostly.
near the end of it. You hear a thumping below you guys.
Thumping as in movement on the stairs, or thumping as in like thumping at the door?
As in just generally around ground level, you can hear something large moving around.
Right. Doom, is the whole of this upper space open?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Nagrax will just slowly move towards the edge to where he believes the sound is coming from, look over the edge and see if he can see what the source of the noise is.
Okay. I'll say you can outright see. You look down and you can see the T-Rex that you saw from earlier is moving around.
Now, is it...
Seems to be sniffing around the base.
Seems to be sniffing around the base. Okay. So, how long is it before the next watch?
I'd say there's probably about half an hour till the next watch.
Okay. Do I have any note? Did I hear this approach, considering the size of it?
Yes, you will have heard it approaching.
So, how long was it approaching us for?
I
just want to get an impression of how long
heard the
it's been
roar
there.
is when you started to really pay attention. And
Okay,
so you feel the ground shake slightly.
So it actually roared.
Yes.
So is everyone awake then?
I'd say no, everyone's still asleep. It wasn't a huge, loud roar.
Okay, I was just wondering if this sound like...
It wasn't the iconic T-Rex Jurassic Park roar, no?
It wasn't the ground shattering one, it was just kind of a... It was a roar, kind of letting things know it's there,
Right,
but not enough to wake you, basically.
Okay.
So it was singing Katy Perry at us.
Sure, yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, Nagrax seeing that is going to just immediately wake everyone else up. Just kind of shaking them awake, not to make too much noise.
Oh, I want...
As Nagrax wakes Simeon, he says, "It would appear that our friend is back."
The mimic? No. What?
No. The giant lizard thing.
Oh, has it noticed us? Are we in danger?
He's sniffing around the base, so not yet, but that may change.
I'll bring down a stone tower. Best remain quiet.
Right. Doom, I'd probably say initially, since it's just sniffing around the tower, not actually striking it, Nagrax will wait probably about 10 minutes to see whether it continues to do the same thing or whether it starts to move away.
Okay. As you wait and watch, you see it continue to circle the tower several times, still sniffing, in particular paying attention to the door. But it doesn't make any approach to really make its way inside somehow, if you know what I mean. It doesn't try to bang against the tower.
Right.
And it starts to turn back towards the jungle around you, and it disappears into the trees, but it doesn't really seem as though it goes that far away.
Okay. Nice.
Cool.
Right.
Thanks.
So, Nagrax, seeing this, will say to the rest, I'm guessing that, is it me specifically who sees this? Or does everyone see it?
Specifically.
Right, okay. Nagrax will turn around, address the party. It seems to have moved away for now, but I don't think it's going to wander that far. It must have got the scent of one of us or something
Maybe
nearby.
the blood upstairs.
Possibly, yes. Although it was sniffing more towards the bottom of the tower. In fact, was it sniffing towards the side where the blood was, Stu?
You wouldn't really be able to tell. It was more sniffing around the door because that's kind of the weight.
No, I was just wondering sort of where the body was positioned, sort of like on what side of the tower, if it was kind of like close to the door side or whether it was further away.
It's more or less central, I'm going to say.
Central.
Just
Okay, so
previously.
there is. Right, okay, in that case, Nagrax will say, I don't particularly like this, but we need to continue resting. We need to be at our best if we're going to have to try and contend with that thing. So with that, is it towards the end of Nagrax's watch by now, Doom?
Yes, it is.
Right. Nagrax in that case will go to Finian and say, Finian, keep an eye over in that direction. If that monster comes back, don't get alarmed. Just come over and wake us quietly.
Sure, I will do.
And with that, Nagrax attempts to rest.
Okay then.
Try to sleep again. Knowing that thing's on the loose.
I'm at cold. I'm knackered. Use most of my spell slots.
You guys all now get a full rest.